a major announcement from Southern Oregon University in the face of a $5 million shortfall. Thank you for choosing NBC 5 News at 11. I'm Andrea Boyd. The Ashland University says it's looking to reshape itself into a more resilient and enduring educational service provider. Reporter Maximus Osborne breaks down how the university plans to do that moving forward.
Anything that you are upset about in this plan, there's one person to blame for it. So I take ownership.
Southern Oregon University President Rick Bailey held a campus conversation early Friday going over the institution's declaration of a state of financial exigency. It allows the school to make cuts and reduce expenses in compliance with their contract with the Associated Professors of SOU, the faculty union.
The things that we're going to have to do to transform are so big that this pathway was the only way to do it, to transform.
The provisional plan is over 3.5 years and includes significant reductions in the workforce, as SOU says about 74% of the university's expenses are personnel related. But programs will also be impacted.
It will have us become a much more focused institution. It'll have us moving from 38 academic majors to 23. That's big.
This provisional plan intends to rebuild SOU with a budget target of $60 million annually, which is 15% lower than its current total. But how did we get here?
Higher ed is just in a very, very difficult time right now. So certainly the most that I've ever thought about in my lifetime. And probably, I bet everyone in the room would say the same thing.
President Bailey says there's a lot of moving parts: declining enrollment, rising operational costs, federal uncertainty, funding inadequacies, and more. Bailey says SOU cannot rely on state leaders to turn the tide, despite recent funding from the legislature, as increases still don't compare to neighboring states.
We better, in our minds, be thinking that they are not coming to the rescue. So what do we have to do for ourselves? If they do, or if they increase down the road, great. But hope is not a strategy.
SOU has grappled with financial struggles for some time now. In 2023, SOU Forward was a 13% cut to the operating budget, but Bailey says it's still not sufficient to address the gap between costs and revenue. Fast forward to this year, where a projected $5 million shortfall from external forces, according to SOU, prompted Bailey to propose a 20% cut to his own salary this fiscal year in the emergence of this plan.
This is a vehicle to make SOU stronger and more resilient and more focused and more responsive.
Potentially up to 64 full-time positions may be impacted, with about a third of them being eliminated. But these numbers and details may change as the faculty union and the university discuss plans moving forward.